Where do you start with a guy who's done so much for the game of tennis? Perhaps with his accomplishments. Randy Stevens has been ranked #1 by the GTA in 35 men's, 45 men's, and 35 mixed doubles during his career. Or maybe with his contributions to Georgia tennis. Randy has served as president of the GTA, the GPTA, and the Macon Tennis Association. But we'll start, well, from the start.
Randy came to Macon in around 1985, and he was considered the great hope of tennis in Macon because we'd had some pretty lean times as far as participation in tennis. We had a great and wonderful new tennis center, and Randy was just seen as a big gun tennis professional coming into town. We were all really excited about it. So he came to town, he just threw himself into it heart and soul, and Randy just was the consummate tennis professional and a great human being. He was just the nicest guy anybody had ever met, and he was totally dedicated to the game of tennis.
And that dedication has never escaped Randy. More than 20 of his students have played college tennis and received degrees from leading universities.
Randy was incredibly successful and still is in the grassroots of tennis. I know he's an incredible athlete, and so he excels in so many different sports. And I think that was able to help him transcend to different levels of tennis, because it doesn't matter what level you are. He'd be able to work with the beginner all the way up to some top juniors. I know that he coached a lot of top juniors, went on and played Division I tennis. And he also coached a lot of ladies from beginner up to when they became 4.5 players. So Randy, being such an incredible athlete, was able to just relate everything he knew from other sports and work with all levels of tennis.
But Randy's caring personality separates him from most people. Not only has he done a lot for tennis, but his friends will always appreciate what he's also done for them.
I've often said it about Jimmy Mills and Richard Howell and Bernard Neal and a bunch of others, and Randy did it the same way as well. He said, "Lee, there's nothing I won't do for you." And that's exactly what Randy's done, nothing. For me at least. Might have done some things for some other folks. But Randy is also the kind of person that, he knows what the word win means. W-I-N, what's important now? And many people in all the organizations I've served on didn't really understand what's important now, and Randy did, and still to this day does, and focuses on that. Another trait that Randy has that I think is terrific is he knows that when a friend walks in, when other people walk out. And Randy's been a friend to me, to everyone here tonight, to the game of tennis, and he's been a friend through tough times if things aren't going well. He's a friend when things are going great and you're having just a lot of fun. So Randy epitomizes that, and I think it's a wonderful trait for him, and it's something I'll always cherish, is my friendship with Randy throughout the year.
Randy wasn't scared to hire smart people to help his cause or partner with better players on the court. And though they were capable of inserting the needle at times, love and respect was always present.
Randy hired me out of college to be his assistant tennis professional, which I did not realize what that entailed, but I did learn a lot of nice pearls from him. One was never hang up the phone first when you're talking with somebody on the phone. And I thought that sounded so professional, and I did that all these years that I worked for him, but then I realized really what the pearl was is that he always got the last word if you did that. So that was a good pearl that I learned from him. Another one was always surround yourself with people stronger than you, which is basically what he did when he hired me. So I thought that was a great concept, so I did the same, and what I learned from that was when you surround yourself with people stronger than you, you really don't have to do that much work.
I played with Randy. I enjoyed playing with him. He was a very coachable doubles partner. We went down and played in the USPTA Nationals in Ponte Vedra, and we played the number 2 seeded team, Jimmy Parker and Carl Coombs. I told Randy before the match, I said, watch out for Carl Coombs' backhand. Don't even serve to it. It's world class. It's really a fine shot. So first point he serves to Coombs in the ad court. He serves to his backhand, and Coombs hits a clean winner. And he said, "Oh, is that the backhand you were talking about?" And I said, "Yes, Randy, that's the one I was talking about."
But maybe after all, Randy is in fact deserving of this honor. In addition to volunteer work on numerous committees, Randy is a USPTA Master Professional, the youngest professional worldwide to receive that designation.
He's done so much for the game on the coaching side. But his real attributes are on the volunteer side. He's been president of the Macon Tennis Association. He's been president in everything in Georgia. He's been president in everything in Southern. He's currently sitting on the National Nominating Committee after serving one term as the wheelchair chairman and one term as the Tennis Innovations chairman. So his volunteerism is certainly second to none, and he's one that's always given more back to the game than he's taken from it, and he's certainly a very deserving candidate. So on that point, we can give the selection committee a big check mark for picking Randy Stevens for this wonderful honor.
But you know your Hall of Fame caliber when you get praise like this from a person like this.
I don't know what else I can say about him other than as his ex-wife, I'm here talking about him, but I also, Randy invests my money. So he's my ex-husband, and I still let him handle all my money. So that is the highest tribute that I can give him too, and I guess he knows better than to lose my money too, because he has to see me since he sees Lindsay and Holly. But we're still great friends. I have the greatest respect for him. I'm extremely proud of him, and I just want to congratulate you, Randy, on your induction into the Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to Randy Stevens, a 2007 inductee into the Georgia Tennis Hall of Fame.